It's your girls, Natalie and Sam. We are coming to you live from the Scraps of Love studio.
I will say the tables have turned and Natalie is
I
crafting
know. I
today.
am crafting today. It's still the logo, so they
Yep.
can't even see me.
There you go.
So yes, it's me. I got a text yesterday saying, "Mom says you're doing live," and so okay. So here I am.
It's all the preparation she got.
It is.
So we
So
did just get in the Hero Arts. You didn't have the stuff in packaging still. It's alright. We did
no.
just get in the Hero Arts release, and so we're using. What are we using?
We are using the Hero Arts fall background. Here's the packaging, I guess. The fall background stamp and die. Fall pattern, excuse me. But it is a stamp and a die, and you'll see here, I can just show you the die. Sam is using, my little Vanna Sam is using the stamp for me right now.
You handed me the. I don't know where I put it.
What is it I handed you?
The backer that had the picture of the stamp with the leftover stamps on it. I have no idea where I put it.
Are you sure? I have them both right here.
No, you handed it to me because the one has the
Oh, yeah. Oh, because I do love the sentiments. That's right here. I see it. It got shoved out of the way. Here we go. Okay, so this is the stamp.
What the stamp looks
Yeah, this is what the stamp looks like. And I love these little, I'm going to go a little closer so you can see. These little fonts right here, I think maybe one of my favorite fonts. I think it's so, so cute. So it says warm wishes, it's fall, hello, and thank you. Super, super cute. And we are using this background as well as the die that will cut out all the cute bits. And it lines right up. This is one whole stamp. And then the class that I took at the trade show that we went to in Vegas was with a gal named Shannon. I don't remember her last name. I don't know. But Shannon with Hero Arts. She is cute as a button, and she actually has offered to come and teach class here with Scraps of Love. So many of you, yeah, hopefully we can get that scheduled so you all can meet her because she is just darling. So we did this class, and we were using the two-tone metallic sprays that have been here for a little while. I'd never played with them before. You can see on my hands I played with them a little bit today. We're going to use spring green and gold as well as the red shimmer today. And just to give you an idea, because last time that Sam and I were in live together, we showed you the distress spritzes, excuse me. And so this is one, I want to say this was the worn lipstick or something. Oh, you're wanting something.
I wanted a sheet of something that printer paper right there would work.
Is there a printer paper?
Right there.
Oh yeah, there you go. She's embossing for me as well, so this is going to be fantastic. So this was the distress spritz, and you can see this is the difference between the distress spritz and these metallic two-tone sprays from Hero Arts. Now, the spritzes obviously don't have as much pigment. These ones are a mixture of, I read it a few minutes ago, it is a mixture of metallic pigment and dye watercolor powder. So when it comes to you, it's very light and only a little bit is down here. It's just the powder inside here, and you add water. Now on this little guy, it says to add 3/4 full. Sorry, Sam is distracting me with her antics. So you fill the bottle 3/4 full, and then you mix it. And you don't want to shake it up and down again. You want to mix it around to so that you're not clogging your nozzle. Now, if your nozzle does get clogged, good news. We have these little guys that will help. You can, because I had to do that here. The nozzle got a little clogged. Maybe I shook it wrong. Now, Sam did a boo-boo, but it's fine. She filled the bottle all the way up, and it's still fantastic. It's going to work okay. And so there is a bathroom at the store that may have a purple sink from now on, but probably not.
No,
you got it clean. Yeah. But you could see that at the bottom the gold was pooling, so I'm shaking it around to get those pigments swirled around in all of the metallics. So this was a little something that I just sprayed just to see how it would do, because we're doing a fall background. So the original idea was that the gold with this purple might be really cool, but I think it's just really a little too vibrant. It's a little bit more like Halloween potion type situation, so that's okay. But just to see how pretty and vibrant the colors are, isn't that fun?
Hopefully the embossing gun isn't loud.
Yeah, Sam is embossing for me, my little helper. She's my little helper. So we'll see. And the sample that we had finished, Chris, I believe, showed it on a live after we got home from Vegas. She showed samples of all the things that we had made while we were in Vegas. Any chance it's in one of those bags back there? No, on the door. Wouldn't that be funny?
Those are empty bags.
Oh, okay. So she showed it in the live back then. So, I mean, I don't expect you to remember it. I remember it because it was so fun. But anyway, this was a class that I took and I did, and I was so proud of how fun it was. So you want to do a couple more just like that. And you could do it even on, this is on smooth, so you could do it on the Canson too if you want to.
Whatever pile you handed me.
Okay, there's both in there. So this is the stamp. And don't worry about it if you have little extra bits around here because it is going to get covered up. So Sam,
Is that you telling me I did an awful job?
No, she did a fantastic job. I just want you to know not to worry because we're not going to worry a whole lot about it.
I figured it would look kind of like black splatter.
And you know what? The one that I had was really, not poorly done, but it was really quickly done. You could tell it was for a mass production. So anyway,
They probably stamped like 6 of them and then heat set them.
Right, and it was like a slam, 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 get it done. So this is what the die will cut out. Now, if you wanted to, you could take this little guy and cut all these little bits out after you stamped them, and it would be darling, and you could use all the little bits. However, we are using this like a cover plate because I cannot resist a cover plate.
She can't.
I can't.
It's one of her weaknesses.
It really is. Puppies and cover plates. So this will go over the top and it'll cover up any discrepancies like that little guy right there. Pretty pink posh. Honeybee. Concord and 9th. Oh,
but
the name.
Concord and 9th cover plate? Oof.
Oh my gosh. I know. I just can't resist it. So what we're going to do today is we are going to use these sprays to color this background. And you're just going to love how it turns out. Now, we are using smooth cardstock right now. We're actually using Hammer Mill. I have Sam also making one, I think, out of Canson, watercolor. And
you'll be able to see the difference.
Yeah, you'll be able to see the difference and how it reacts and how the water just kind of moves around. But, okay. So here's what we're going to do. Now, the reason I brought up what Shannon looked like and how cute she was wearing this adorable little dress and no apron as she went and taught this class because she was so confident in the sprays not going everywhere.
Not wearing an apron either.
I technically am not, but I do have 2 of this shirt because there was a mishap where it did get wrecked, but then I was able to get the ink out with that stuff you gave me. So anyway, the sprays work really fantastic. And she said, I'm not even worried about the sprays getting everywhere. And she really wasn't. So here we go. We're going to just spray randomly on here and get all over my hands. And it's totally fine. But we do need to wash our hands afterwards because, you know, you can see.
It's fine. Just wash your hair.
Just wash your hair. It'll be totally fine. I washed my hair last night. I don't want to wash it again. So you can see how we have, you can see a little bit of the pretty that's going on there. It's a great green.
It really shows.
It really does. And the other thing about this I love is that this is green. It's called spring green and gold. And that gold in there mixes with this red that we're putting on here and makes a little yellow. Orangey, excuse me. And it's so fun. Oh my gosh, look at me. I'm a mess. Love it. Oh, and there's where my thumb was. I need to fix that little spot right there. Nope, no, I don't because it's going to be covered up with the other piece. All right.
The beauty of this is that you don't have to be.
You really don't.
Precise.
You don't. So, like, you see where my thumb is right there where I was covering it up? That's going to be totally covered up by the cover plate. Again, why to love a cover plate. So we're going to let this dry. And since this is just smooth cardstock.
There's a fan there if you need it.
Oh, there's a fan. Let's see. As it dries, it will just come right on down. And it already is.
I did just put those fans in the system, so we do have pink and white of those handheld fans.
Yeah, people were wanting those fans. Give them a call and let them know we got that in. Or if you're watching, we have them in. Come visit us. So this little guy is already pretty much dry.
It's fast.
Isn't that fun? Now, as I put this over, isn't that fun? So you can see how all of the other little bits, all my extra little bits are covered. All of my little whoops-a-daisies and such, completely covered. Now I think I might trim down this guy. I am going to trim it down. Just because that way I don't feel like I have an edge sticking out.
I will say I am using black pigment ink to emboss this, and I've never been a fan of embossing with pigment ink, well, like colored pigment ink, but black with black powder, it works really well.
I love dyeing, or excuse me, embossing with pigment ink. I feel like it holds on a little bit better for me. I don't know.
Well, and that's like, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, this is.
I did a little experiment.
It just looks darker than normal.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, that is good.
I don't think we have any right now, but might have to.
Black pigment ink. Well, I like the white pigment ink was my like.
Oh yeah, that one's good for embossing too.
Yeah, and I was doing on craft, so it looked like gingerbread cookies, and so I did quite a bit of an experiment on it. So this is what we're going to end up with. I'm going to let Sam put that together for me with some foam dots. Oh. If you need to dry that a little bit more, I figured. But now we will spray with the Canson so you can see how that works out. I really want to use the purple, but I know better. We don't live in a world with purple leaves. Do it?
Do it.
What do you think? Everyone think
we
should...
Do it more of a Halloween feel. So do
all right.
The purple and the red. Make a little bit of the green. Make it.
Yeah. Well, and we could even do kind of an ombre situation. Yeah. Okay.
That's the whole beauty of this is playtime.
Playtime. It is
and then
playtime.
We have to go to work.
All right.
Do we have strips in this thing over here?
Probably. I give you the little dots since there's so many bits in between. So we've put the purple down.
Yeah,
and here's, I don't know if you've ever played with sprays or watercolors things. It's fun to make it move around and see where things pool. And then I like to tap it off, honestly. So that dark, that's pretty cool, right?
Can you add some water and pick it up a little bit? Was it water-based?
Do we have water? Is that water in that little guy? It's water-based because I added the water to it myself. So
it is water-based.
Oh, am I breaking it?
No, I think it's
Is it locked?
Maybe.
Oh, yikes. No, now it's locked. Maybe it's out of water. Oh, it's scaring me.
Well, we have alcohol otherwise, so.
Oh, well, it's fine. Because I'm going to spray.
There's another spray bottle over there, isn't there?
Is this Bertha? Oh. Ooh. Okay, I'm afraid of this, but let's see what we do. Shouldn't be afraid because
it's water.
It's water. Yeah, and honestly, I like to do this sometimes too. I love it, Jan. Do it. Purple works. Jan does love purple. I'm a purple people. So that made it a little bit lighter. Maybe that's not what I was going for.
I like it.
You like it a little bit lighter? And that there is some like flecks of orange and yeah. It's kind of a rosy gold coppery.
Because they're like
with the purple,
aren't they?
Yeah,
Two-tone?
Yeah, they are duotones.
Two-tone.
Two-tone.
That's what they call it.
Well, duo means two, I guess, but yeah. But that's really fun. I wouldn't have put purple and orange together unless we were, Phoenix Suns. Okay.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Ooh.
Isn't that fun? I kind of want to make it go over a little and see what happens. Yeah. I want to add a little bit more purple up here. I want it to be dark. Now the Canson, as you see, is getting a little bit more curly.
That's okay.
And that's fine because it's going to dry flat.
Flatter than this.
But look at, this is what I really want you to see, is this red and this green and this amber orange that comes here in the middle.
Throw some green in the middle there.
You think so?
Yeah, see if you can get some more of that orange color.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, look at how pretty
is that fun?
That is so pretty.
Isn't that so fun? So I am going to wipe this down really quick because it is a puddle. It is a... It is.
Heavy-handed when it comes to sprays.
I am heavy-handed, but these ones, it's kind of hard to control how much comes out of the spray.
This is true.
But I was going heavier-handed when we were playing around with the distress sprays because I wasn't getting these colors that I wanted, like I did out of these guys. So, and honestly, having a little paper towel or a chamois or something nearby to help with your blotting. And if something's not going exactly how you want it to, you see how I'm just dabbing it, and I'm going to go in again with a little bit more to
So
get the green that I want.
You could also take like a paintbrush
Mm-hmm.
and paint it on. If you're like, you want to be really precise and color these leaves a certain color,
Mm-hmm.
you can paint them on. Which I find really cool with that. So it's kind of gives you that second option there.
I am going to grab the heat tool here. Is it working? Yep. And I'm just going to hit this with it so you can see how it'll even swirl it around a little bit here, but also so we can dry a little quicker.
Ooh, rainbow you got going on there.
I know, isn't that fun?
I love that purple.
I know, good job. And honestly, we found it kind of by accident, searching for other things.
Yeah, they gave it to us at a trade show, I think. Do you want me to glue
Actually, I don't want to be using this. What am I doing? I want to be using this.
Yeah, they both work.
They both work. This one, I just feel like I'm not reheating the powder. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. Look at that.
Isn't that so fun?
Picked it up. See, it looks so dark until it dries, and then it doesn't look as dark.
Mm-hmm. Well, but I'm not a purple person. I don't know that I would have tried this, but how fun is that? And honestly, when you're looking at all of this around the sides of the leaves, it's not.
Well, you're really only going to see the leaves.
You're only going to see the leaves, so it doesn't matter as much.
Black. That would have been cool.
Oh yeah, it would have been cool.
I guess we still technically can.
We still can, or you could take an ink and swatch it. Do you wanna? We can do that.
I don't think I have a black ink maybe.
What about that?
Gray would be cool.
Gray would be cool, or even craft would be really cool too.
Got all this foam tape off. Here, set that up, and then I'm going to hand this to you to glue.
Okay.
I already peeled all the release papers off.
Okay. So this is our. Oh, thank you. Well, now I'm afraid I need a card back first, because I feel like that'll help hold it down.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we are going to. This is dry, so I feel okay doing this. We are putting this on down. And then I'm going to put my little background down. I need a little adhesive. Is there some in here? Yeah. So because there's a lot of folding to this little guy, I really am going to put a lot of adhesive down for this. I typically am one of those ones that does a Z. So I'm not overkilling it on one piece, but because this is a little wonky, we're going to put it down like this. Ooh. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. And
she's one of those weird people that doesn't fold the card when they're...
I folded it ahead of time, and then I folded it flat.
I usually have it folded when you have a bunch of ink on the back of it.
Yeah. I was like, it's fine. Happy mail. But I feel like I can get it to lay flat for me a little bit better when I'm not doing that. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Especially with that color, that background. That's going to be super fun.
It's going to be like spooky, like Halloween feel.
Yeah. All right. And
where
then...
did your shiny go?
I have it back here on a plastic little things because it's a little moist. All right, I'm going to stand up here to do this because I need to get a head above it and get the bird's eye view. And I'm just lining this up. And there we are, guys.
How did we finish the card?
How?
Sentiment?
Yeah, one of those little guys. We could do a little sentiment on a strip if we wanted to. So we'll let... Sam's doing a lot of the work here. So cute though, right? And see how all of the other bits with these pretty leaves and all their different colors are just shining right on through. I especially love this one that it looks like just like a leaf would look as it's falling off a tree. I assume. I don't see that often.
No, but Zach sent pictures of he's having fall right now.
Is he?
Fall just started.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot of trees dying in our neighborhood from the extreme heat, and I'm like, I can't decide if the leaves are changing or if they're just dead. So,
it's definitely the heat.
Yeah.
Although we got a lot of rain last night.
We sure did. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I was a little worried because they're resurfacing my streets in my neighborhood.
Oh dear.
That's been annoying.
Yeah, because you get to find a new way to get out of your neighborhood.
There's only one way in and out.
I meant to get you have to go winding around.
You can't park in your driveway overnight. if you want to have access to your car that day.
Oy.
So I've had to park like down the street from my house.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been annoying, and they were supposed to finish it yesterday, but they didn't finish our street, so we had to do it again last night.
Dang.
Hopefully, when I left, they were almost done. So hopefully.
Is this so fun though? Look at this. And again, you see these streaky things, and you might think, "Oh, nope, it's gonna be fantastic."
Oh, I have the middle. Do you want to do this?
Sure, I can do this.
It's just the middle one.
The middle one. So, just to give you a little clue, Sam went and inked this. Is that fun? I mean, that is really cool. Suddenly, we have a spooky card. How cute would a little die-cut black house or something?
We can.
No, I'm just saying. There would be all the possibilities.
I have the perfect eye in my head.
Do you?
We might have to finish that one after.
Yeah, we'll show you how fun that is. Or even just have a background of this, like this, without anything on it, and we can just show how the spray is not necessarily this. So I am going to put a few more in the middle here. Otherwise, we're going to have a sloped card. And you know, it's funny, I am typically really not a fan of little pop dots.
Having the strips on the edge there, it helps a lot though.
Yeah.
And then the little dots fit perfect.
They do fit exactly perfect. That was exactly what I was going to say, is that I would have to be cutting a lot of little bits if I didn't have the guys already cut up.
Well, and you could also, because the outside of the leaves cut out too, so you could stamp a couple of the backgrounds and then maybe place the leaves in there instead of.
Absolutely. Like have this, you could have, I think I have one
or
right here. Like this right here is flat.
Or die cut this out. That's already, and then you have a bunch of colored leaves.
You could fit them inside there. That would be really fun. Maybe we should spray on this guy.
Oh yeah, you could spray it as a stencil.
Oh, we could spray it as a stencil, but then also use it.
Spray purple on this with the stencil.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Really oh my
We're
goodness.
going off book here,
We
guys.
sure are. And I knew that we would. And so when we couldn't find the samples we already made, we're like, it's fine.
We'll figure it out.
We're going to do whatever we want. We're going to make it crazy anyway, so. So this class was so much fun because there was not a whole lot of worrying about it. And she actually did have us use I want to say we used the red and the green because I think there were 3 colors.
You used the stencil.
I did use this. There was a Christmas stencil that was used with it as well.
Oh. The gray looks so cool.
Right. I'm just kind of trying to lightly lay this down because I need to stand up. Pardon me. So I can line it up right.
Do we have a trimmer in here?
We sure do. Which one?
Any. I just want to turn this into a trimmer to put on this card.
Okay. All right. And this one I kind of just laid it on there. So there's that. Now we are going to use this guy like a stencil. How fun is that? Do we have yellow tape in here?
Yeah, it's in the dispenser right there. There's
Oh,
not much.
yeah. I just want to hold my stencil and my base in place, so that way we kind of get.
Thank you straight.
So. There isn't much, but I know a place where we can get more, so we're probably gonna be okay. You and I have been doing, and there's stuff left over from other ones that we did together. We've been doing these a bit lately.
Oh, the lives?
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't, I don't know. She hasn't been wanting to. I think is the issue.
Sounds like we need some encouragement from our audience.
Right? Who misses Chris?
Who misses Chris? Who's sick of Natalie and Sam? It's fine. You can say it just this once.
You can say it. Just this once.
Oh, so we have Jan. I saw Donna. And hey, Laura's on. Hey, Laura. All right. So this is an experiment. We're going to see how it goes. I wanted to tape it. I mean, I used every bit that we had. Typically, I probably would use magnets
You
and
went a
different
little
things.
overkill.
I did, only because it was curling a
Well,
little bit.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I'm going to go from far away. I think that's good, yeah. Probably better than good, is what you're thinking.
Probably is fine. You need your chamois.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, they're working on the wall behind us.
Oh, there's a chamois. Oh, I think I got a little on this guy too, but that's fine.
You got some on the trimmer there.
Beautiful.
It's a tool, not a jewel.
Tool, not a jewel. It still will cut.
Well, for the most part.
I mean, look at that. That's just from wiping it up.
That's pretty.
Isn't that fun? I want to put some on my apron. I did. I put some on my apron. I want my apron to look used.
I was like, man, I just need to make you a new apron.
I'm like, I just got these messes on it. I was so... No, my apron, I've had to sew it back together. Now, I will tell you that when I did it with an actual Hero Art stencil in class, I used a watercolor brush because I took some terrible advice from my table mates. And the watercolor brush made it to where I didn't get the fun background on there.
No, because it takes the pigment away.
It does, and it like leached underneath the stencil a little bit.
Oh, it's like gold. That is cool.
Isn't that fun? You don't even see the purple. I'm going to dry this a little bit so we can see it a little bit better.
I need tape. Or I need glue, but that glue is not working, so...
Do you want a tape runner?
It's fine.
Okay. Oh, I pulled one away from... Yeesh. I'm missing the forest for the trees over here.
Want to finish the first card we did.
Okay.
So that they have a finished card to go off of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't piece that one enough.
That's fine.
It's pretty bad.
Oh. Redo. Well, you don't have to heat set it. You just stamp it.
I embossed it. Because it's a pigment ink.
So there's a little lesson for you. Some of you are experts in these things. Some of you are not. Like when the difference between dye ink and pigment ink. Pigment ink sits on top of the paper. I'm going like this, so it sits on top of the paper, whereas dye ink soaks in. So when you are wet embossing with embossing powder, you want to use either embossing ink, which is also obviously pigment, but it has no pigment in it. It's just the thickness of it, I guess is the word I'm looking for. You want to use, if you're going to do a wet emboss, you want to use a pigment ink because then it will sit on top of the paper longer. It takes longer to dry, and you can get your embossing powder on it and get that nice thick heat set that you want.
Can we also talk about, just because I just thought of it, why you need 2 chamois?
You do need 2 chamois.
One for mixed media and one for cleaning your stamps.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because I just used, and we have this, I think at the retreat when we did the make and tape, we had glitter paste on one of our chamois, and it kept leaving glitter on our stamp.
It did. It was a mess. It was an actual mess.
Yes. But we got through it.
So just to show you, this is what it's looking like. Now this one, it is going to show through all of my little boo-boos because I feel like this is more of a background. And honestly, if I were going to do this again, I probably would use stencil paste instead because it would be more fun. Cool. But just to show you what the colors can do of these different sprays, how fun is that? Remember, this one that I sprayed with, what did I spray with? Wasn't it the purple?
For what one?
This one.
The top one?
Yeah.
I did purple, yeah.
Yeah, it's purple, guys. That's incredible. That you can't even see the purple on top of there because it comes through so nice. So, really fun. All right. Sam's finishing up. But yeah, if I were just to put this up right here, you would just look like gold leaves. No one would know that it was actually the purple. If I didn't see this, I completely would have thought that I used the wrong color that I had said I was going to use. But isn't that fun? This little guy needs some help. Sticking over there, he got a little wet. So there we have a couple different backgrounds. Sam's finishing up the one card I finished. I could put the other one on a card base, I guess.
You can, this I was just going to put across there and then trim off the end.
Yeah. I don't want to cover up that guy down there because he's so cute, so I'm going to put it up a little higher. I love that one. Yeah?
Yeah. And then do you need to trim off the end beforehand? Or just don't run across the embossing.
Oh, no. I'm just going to go. Is it still well?
Yeah. That's the mistake I made. So just don't...
We're just going to...
It's pigmenting. It's going to take forever to dry.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. That is something to... So, that again, that's what I was going for, was the information.
And it could have been because I have ink on my hands still.
I'm just going to puff this up.
I didn't even deal with the sprays and I have ink all over my hands.
You filled the purple, though.
I did. But I had most of it off by the... Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just thought I did.
So, I am putting on pop dots so I don't touch... Too late.
Too late.
Too late.
I need to take some strips home. I do love...
Do we have strips for, like, a classroom kit strips? I haven't seen it in a while.
We have black.
All right.
I do love strips, though, like, especially for shaker cards and...
Absolutely.
And doing, like, full panels because you can get it all around the edges.
Well, and speaking of shaker cards, I am working on making a shaker card class. And so if you're interested, keep your eyes out for that. All right, we're just going to trim this off. And I'm going to go off camera because I feel too nervous that I'm going to make a mistake. I'm actually going to go backwards and do it from behind. These are not the sharpest scissors.
No. I also left it wide in case I wanted to go at an angle.
Oh, well, that would have been cute.
But
all right, so there we are.
I've been doing that a lot lately.
Well, and all the little bits, it would be fun to just spray a couple of those little bits and put them on too.
Yeah, die cut out one of those that we've already done and add 2 leaves there or 3 leaves there.
Absolutely. Be so
and
cute.
You have done card they can.
So cute.
So there's that.
I just want to leave this here because it's so fun, but when I peel this off, you're going to see the white underneath. Yeah. Oh, well.
You could go through again and to cover up the white.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So there we are, gals.
That's what we made.
Ooh, Laura's interested in a shaker class. That would be fun. Yeah, it would probably, because of how involved shakers are, look at all my fingers. Because of how involved shakers are and the amount of assembly that takes to it, we probably would be a smaller amount of cards made, but we'll see, like three, yeah. But at least you'd learn the techniques of how to put them together and the mystery of it. I think people, it's kind of daunting when it feels like it involves physics or engineering, but that's why I kind of worry about whenever I am trying to do a lawn fawn something, but their next little guy coming, I'm like, I figured it out.
Tomorrow's release day.
Oh, tomorrow's release day for lawn fawn.
It gets delivered today.
Yeah, that would be fun.
UPS should be here anytime now, though.
So,
hopefully.
I mean, is this the quickest live ever? We still managed to do
30 minutes.
30.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at
Not
all.
bad. Manageable.
Yeah.
I love the gray. I love
that was a fun idea. That was really fun with the gray.
And I think we just need to get like a Happy Halloween stamp, but I like the haunted house idea. And I think All in Create has a haunted house coming.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
That we have to put out on release day on the 23rd.
All these releases this week.
Yeah. The All in Create release is really cute. I just put that in yesterday.
Man.
So.
Well, come and see us.
Friday.
Yeah, watch Friday for sure. But also come see us today. It is our pal Jody Hunt's birthday. Jody at Photo Play. So just as a reminder, Chris posted about it. We are having a sale today and tomorrow.
Yes.
20% off Photo Play in the main store for today and tomorrow, which is the 21st, right, and 22nd?
Yeah. And then in the outlet, there's an additional 10% off of your Photo Play purchase in the outlet. So come in and see what we have. We have a lot of Photo Play.
I think a couple black dots would be good on this, too.
Yeah, we can do that.
Or even black on the back instead of the yellow. That would make cute, too.
That would look like a bumblebee.
No, instead of the yellow.
Oh. Let's go with the yellow.
Kind of bring in more of that black.
Grabbed yellow.
This was
Alright.
we started having a meeting and then we went, oh my gosh, I need to go live, and so it was a dash. So
Yeah.
but still, you got some fun ideas. Just
Couple more
remember
ideas.
with these sprays, these ones have more pigment in them, and so obviously we're getting a much darker background, more rich too. I kind of love it.
Purple. That's so
Right? The
pretty.
purple was literally it was a sample that we were given, and it was found as we were looking for other things. So that's amazing. We still have these sprays in stock. I think that the green gold, spring green with the gold in it, is probably one of my favorites because it does that green, but it also does the gold so beautifully.
Really pretty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's amazing.
We should stop talking.
We'll talk all day about how much we love our stuff. So thanks for watching, gals.
I'm gonna pop this logo up real quick. Come and see us. We have all these products in stock right now.
Yep.
Farewell.
Bye-bye.